Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we're returning to a Let's Play of the Princely Federation in Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Edition. So, we've just finished our national focus over here with the Socialist India Officer Corps. There was an event, I didn't think it's significant enough, but there are some other developments that I'm going to talk about in a second. And basically we were being asked whether we want to integrate the officers into our current army. I said no because these are socialists and I'm very much opposed to these. So that does mean we are going to get these integration events here a little bit slower, but I still think it is fine. Other than that, what we really do need to do is we do need to address the political situation over here. But while we're not doing that for the moment, could get a little bit more stability. That would not be a bad idea. It would also give us a little bit more recovery rate, I think. The other question is whether we do want to expand our industry a little bit more and just get cores on a lot of these territories. You know what, let's go for the research here first. We can't do the political thing because I want to go ahead here and I want to go to the Soviet Union, and what I'm going to do is I am going to justify war goal. And on Orel, why Orel? Because there's some steel, and not that I really think that we're going to be able to take it, but I think that is going to be very lovely down here. Right, other than that, I think we can get rid of these here. That's alright though. Germany is doing not so very well. I have sent some volunteer forces, so I'm now able to see where the Germans are. We've got 8 guys over here. It's going to be tough, honestly. I'm not sure whether they are going to contribute that much. I think what we want to do at the end is come up over here. And I suppose the true offensive line is actually here then. And the offensive... no, well, you can't really do offensive lines. That's alright. And the reason for that is that there is a blockage over here, and that might isolate forces of the communists that are over here. That might be useful. Come on. You can all get over here. Oh, and there is Fighter 2 technology, so that's very lovely to see. I don't think we'll be using any other airplanes other than fighters, so that's okay. We do have 1941. Time for new industry. In terms of engineering, everything seems to be fine. We could do air doctrine, which might be a fairly good idea. Could think about a new submarine engine, but that seems to be ahead of time a little bit. We don't quite have enough army experience to do this over here, so that's alright. Could do... yeah, you know what, this is the most important thing that we can do at this moment. So let's actually do that. That's fine, and you guys come up over here, attack, and hopefully split off this Union of Galicia Lodomeria over here. Okay, and we are attacking, and it seems we are doing fine. There are some very heavy armor tanks over here that we are not able to break, but still we can wind them down just gradually. Then the militia over here, I think that should fall fairly quickly. Hopefully they're not gonna get too many reinforcements. And I think what we can do is actually attack over here, just so we are stopping them from moving in. And that would be lovely because now almost quite, yeah, there we go. We have sort of split off the forces over here, and that is indeed, I think, a very good result. You can stop now. You don't really need to move from over there. We're moving a lot of forces back here. I'm not sure that's what I really want to be doing. Can remove this. Let's apply everyone towards over here. You're going to move out a couple of people? I think you shouldn't. We're doing fairly well over here. I mean, we are defending. We have a very significant knight. Oh, look at that. They have a lower knight malice. We also got a couple more divisions over here, which we are, I think for now, simply going to place in Hyderabad itself. So let's place you over here. Yeah, there you are, based and all lovely. Unassigned, we know you should be part of this army over here. Obviously you aren't, because these guys are fighting over here. Is that actually alright, 15 plus 1? Isn't there 1 missing? Did I miscount at some point? I think we need to train 1 more unit. Okay, let's set that up. That should be alright. Good. Can we actually train more? Gurkhas? Yeah, we can. How many? 3. Well, that's not bad. Okay, then we don't actually need this guy. And that we will replace soon. Good. We are missing a little bit of equipment. Just 4 steel. Not that much. Okay, let's keep on being zoomed in over here. We're being attacked. Honestly, I appreciate that because that probably means they are exhausting themselves by attacking into these mountains. And that does help us. And I'm hoping that these Ukrainians can just crush these forces in here. I'm not sure whether they are suffering from... Yeah, so you are attacking from... Can we see where you're attacking from? I don't think we can, but we can see that you're low on supply. And that I think is a consequence of you being in this area. Right, winning over here, clearly. Obviously we're going to be under attack for a very long time here. Still, I think holding this mountain pass is going to be extremely valuable for us. Right, so that is nice to see. 90%. I do want to keep a couple of forces over here, just so we are making sure that we are regaining some. And since you are attacking now into here, well, that's interesting. I think someone is attacking into here, or you're defending. Hard to say who is actually attacking and defending. Yeah, but I think the Ukrainians are at least pushing in, so that's nice to see. Not much on the Rhine itself, or with this little salient here in France. Dresden, Leipzig being threatened again. So there is a bit of an issue there. But we need to do baby steps. We only send 8 divisions, that's all we can send in terms of volunteers. Yeah, but I think they are going to hopefully capture this area at least. They're attacking valiantly. They might fail. Still, cutting off enemies like that is usually very good. Okay, here we go. You know what? Let's immediately declare war on Russia. And I think that means we'll be getting our forces back. Yeah, we will. Can we ask Russia for military access? We can. They will accept. So let's do that immediately. There we go. And then we can use our shock army here and support their forces. So that's a little bit too long. Let's set up the shock army as the southernmost one. We're going to be having this part of the front line. Probably we're going to be totally overwhelmed against the Russians. But I think we're fine. Oh, no. You are coming here via rail. And from then on you will be trying to reach this river. Modest, but I think doable exercise. You guys all come over here. We've got the second army. Where are you currently based? I think you're based off against Bangkok. Yeah. We're going to keep you where you are. But we are going to bring in our winter specialist troops. And gonna get you over here. And also ask you to push along this or up to this river. And you're coming up here via rail. That's brilliant to see. Lovely, everyone is coming up. Let's also bring, yeah, the cavalry is already streaming ahead, so that's nice to see. Got a lot of submarines over here. You only have 7, right? You should have 8. So can I attach you to this one? It's doing weird things. It's always doing weird things. Okay. Non-aggression pact with Russia? Yeah, I'm gonna accept that. We are helping you overwhelm communism at the end of the day. So yeah, definitely do want to keep on pushing with you. Volunteer forces in transfer? Yeah, that's okay. What we could actually do though is grab this other army. Okay, it's gonna appear here. But what we can do though is bring all of you guys up to, I suppose, over here. So yeah, sending 3 armies to Russia hopefully should be enough to tip the scales in their favor. Trade interdiction, lovely. We are now convoy interdiction. That is all just cruiser. I think we only want to go submarines. So yeah, we can go for this one here. Let's do that. Great. Oh, we actually did start. We have researched fighters, so we can start to produce them, haven't we? Right. So there we go. Fighter number 2. Can we do any upgrade on you? No, we can't. We really don't have enough stuff. Okay, let's bring you up over here. And I think what we should be doing is get at least 5 factories going on this. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay. Lots of fights over here. Hopefully Poland is gonna hold onto this. I really hope they are. Really need to try and help them as much as possible. Okay, we are sending in these forces via the Russian steppe, which is of course meaning that they are suffering from some supply issues. Have we got the last one back? No. When are they going to appear? 5th of March. Okay. It's a short while. Let's get the gain stability. Stability would be nice. Volunteer forces have returned. You have returned to Goa, in fact. So you're over here. Let's assign you towards sort of the next bit over here. And I think it does make sense to sort of structure it this way. And then give you an offensive line that does go along this river. And you're coming in via rail, so that's nice to see as well. Where are the other 15 guys? Yeah, there you are. You are part of this now. And you are coming up over here as well. In fact, we might want to bring you up there. Great. Alright, good stuff. Lots of supply issues still. Our forces are now approaching here and are starting to fill in. Some of them at the very least. It's weird that you're coming up there first. Still, it's gonna be alright. Okay, you know what? You should potentially attack into here. You can attack here as well. We are starting to support the Russians there, so that's nice to see. You do need to come up. Why are we failing here? Well, we are doing more damage than they are, but it's not enough to... Okay, let's start to push up there a little bit. Why are you not coming up? Okay, these guys are coming here. Very nice to see, very lovely, yeah. You're suffering from horrendous attrition though, and very low supply. Place is 45%, why? Are we trying to supply that from home? Okay, apparently we are. I did not know that that is how it worked. Is there any previous bottleneck? Previous infrastructure? Previous infrastructure. Okay, so we do need to construct more infrastructure. Over here, that's not a big surprise. This is always one of the areas in Hearts of Iron where just infrastructure really kicks in and hits you hard. Okay, so we're bringing that up over there. I think we probably have to upgrade this here as well, quite significantly in fact. I'm going to keep on producing this, simply so that it does get done with these civilian factories. But I still think the issue might be that some of the supply, it's flowing through this region instead of this one. So yeah, this area here is relevant, and that is unfortunately extremely badly built up structure over here, and probably these three are the most important, so because they are the first in line. Yeah, still, let's continue the civilian factories first, and then I think might take it from there. I would have thought that Russia starts to supply my forces over here, but apparently I'm wrong. Okay, let's assign the front line of you guys towards here and sort of get you towards a spearhead like that. Even declare war musket. Have we joined up in their war? Yeah, we have, I think. So hopefully, we are doing them a favor this way. We might as well be taking off just plain on decimating their supplies, but I don't think so. And we are pushing up here, so I mean let's attack over there. Let's ask you to attack as well, and that I think should work out somewhat. You're also not part of any front line. Okay, let's get you over here for a second, and let's get you to be part of this, so that we can also deal with this. Right, very good. Okay, I appreciate all of your enthusiasm here. Let's continue to push up. It's kind of hard to see where they are exactly. Okay. Join up in the attack. Yeah, it looks like we are pushing them back a little bit at least. So Portugal doing a fine job down here. I think clearing off some of these pockets. Germany pushing into this area of Switzerland over there. This is holding out, but they haven't really dealt a fatal blow to these guys over there. So let's see how exactly that's going to work out. You are attacking over here. You know what? You can join in. As can all of you. As can you. Just open up more attack vectors here. Combat width is amazingly high. And we are fighting in Winter War in Russia, so no surprise if there are things that aren't great. I can't do this. What? Does not have this special. Okay, I can't do that unless I get rid of the other thing. That's annoying. I did not know that. Okay, so in that case we do really need to make our way down here. Get rid of the backwards economy. And to do that we need to expand our mining capabilities. Not something that I would have liked to do in and of itself, but you know, if that's what it takes. Yeah, more infrastructure damage. I think still we're doing them a favor. Okay, you guys do push. Suffering so high attrition? You are. How is our production looking? Do you need more reinforcements? Okay, let's push up over here. Let's try to overwhelm these militias and get a little bit into the back. More damage being done towards us. Guys, push up. Push, 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 push. Artillery upgrade, that's nice to see. I don't think there's much in terms of anything over here. No, nothing in terms of 1941. No, no. Yeah, I think this could work. Let's do this. Good. Have advanced a little bit over here. Continue to push on Samara. Okay, you guys can stop, but you can come up this way. Encircle these guys, basically. Where are yellow units? You are here. Oh, that's lovely. Do attack. Oh, what's happening? I think too big, I hope. Yeah, continuing to push on that. That's nice. Hope that you're gonna break through there. Concentrated industry. Let's go for. We've got all. No, we haven't actually. So assembly 9 would be nice, but I think construction is a little bit more important so that we can build up the infrastructure to support all of these guys here deep down in Russia. And that is lovely. Ooh, you're being pushed back there now. Let's bring up the mountain divisions. Come on. Just brush this guy out of the way. You have 24 cavalry divisions. Should be more than enough. Soviet Russia. We could ask for docking rights from Germany. And then, yeah, I think so. Let's do that. So, Germany? Buddy, would you give me docking rights? Yeah, they will. Thank you. Thank you so much indeed. And then let's go here and let's ask our submarines to be based from over here. Start with the naval exercises and go ahead for convoy raiding in the Baltic Sea. Operating in assigned fleet area. No, I don't want you to be operating here. I want you to be... Hold. I want you to be operating in the Baltic Sea. Okay, can I base you there manually? 12 accidents. Yeah, that's not what I meant. Okay. You. Base yourself over here. Base yourself over here. Base yourself over here. Base yourself over here. You guys all sort of need to combine. Greece declare war on Turkey. Well, that's an interesting choice. Okay, we've got a couple of submarines here now. You're going to come up here as well. And then we're going to strike onto the Soviet Union. Right, we have Samara. You have broken through, which I appreciate. Probably at least like one of you should be staying here. And one of you should be staying here. Well, not all of them. Damn it. Well, let's try to cut these guys off. But one person still stay behind, so we can keep a good line going. Okay, you are advancing, that's good, I think. Right here, yeah, let's do that. Okay, 11 people here. 11 divisions, I should say. One stays behind. One of you. You. Only job is to come there. Probably gonna get under attack as soon as you arrive there. Yeah, you are. Okay, you attack. You guys do attack into here. That should be okay. You should win, and then you should attack over there. Yeah, very good. You're defending there. That's fine. One of you stays. The other 9 are gonna come that way. That's good. You are staying here. You are staying here. God damn it. Right. And you are attacking into here. That's good to see. One of you can go into this empty province here. I think you need to attack there, my friend. I would simply like you to be passive. Why are you going so far away? Just doesn't make any sense to me. Right, but soon we can detach these guys slightly differently. Come on. Okay, there we go. Right, so you are how many? Okay, so all of you are allocated to this, except for one guy. All of you are allocated to this, except for one guy. You're allocated to this, your job is going to be to go here, you are going here, your job is that, this. Right, see, that does work. Okay, you are fine where you are, I think. We might take one further guy and just sell you up over here. That does make sense. Right, hopefully gonna be able to squeeze through there. Yellow army. Push. Need to bring down these Soviets. They might prove to be a true danger to humanity, you know. Okay, we are being under attack there. Are these guys out of supply? No, we are. Well, That's no good then. Okay, let's bring up our forces. Try to attack into here. You guys are fine down there. I think this is where we need to attack. And bring up more forces as we can. Good, yeah, but we are cutting off some of their forces, so that I appreciate. Where are you going? Let's expand. Just take more territory. Okay, we are in the danger of being cut off over there. Let's counterattack. That will probably work. Why are you doing so slow over here? That must work. Oh, guys are all moving up. Nice. So yeah, I think this is a fairly good cut-off position down here. Okay, one of you have the lowest supply. Do move up. Sort of manually. You are moving up there anyway. One of you guys should just secure that position. Great. Please do mob them up. I said, please do attack. 76%. Come on, join up. Yeah, there we go. Just one after one. And there we go. Fantastic. Good. You're doing this. Everyone else is coming up here. Great. Someone is wounded. You are pushing up there. That's nice. The blue army is doing whatever it's trying to do there. But all in all, it seems to be doing fine. And the white army is over here. It should potentially be a little bit more like that. And then... No, I did want B, not B. Okay, hopefully that's gonna work. You are moving up there. And actually, can I just sort of beautify this area? Let's grab victory points. Let's sell it forth. Let's try to grab these guys. Let's try to grab them as well. Cutting off divisions where we can. I think that's the way to go here. Okay. Apparently we did have someone who's trying to be a hero here. Do move into here. You've moved up. Nice. Fantastic. I don't think you need to move up further. Yet, at the very least. Sure. You need to be mopped up. And there we go. Come on. Yeah. Great. Look into here. You can now be part of this again. And you too. Right, there you go. Okay, let's attack. Probably a little bit early, but come on, don't get kicked out. Do join him. There we are. And you two guys to attack here. I accidentally told you to withdraw in that direction. That's no good. Okay, we are killing them though. Yeah, there we go. Defending here, and there we go. Fantastic. Good stuff. So, we've cleaned that up at least a little bit. Let's see, how much war participation are we doing here and everything. They've lost 5 more. I have pretty much lost 6 million in this already. 300,000 towards us. That's great. That's a good result. I appreciate that. Good. So we are trying to re-establish some sort of perimeter over here. And I think the blue army here does need new orders. Let's get rid of this. Let's tell it to be a little bit more... a little bit broader here in its front. And then take on an offensive line. Somewhat limited, but I think still a good target. And the white army, first shock army here. You are suffering from a lot of attrition. Nevertheless, your front line is going to be to cover this. You can grab territory. You can certainly grab territory here. You guys can come up and support this guy. And you likewise. Just if we clear that up, it's probably going to be a little bit better for us. Okay, are you attacking here? I'm not sure. Are you? Seem to be. Still, yeah, just Russia. I think they would have collapsed. I think they were fairly close to collapsing. Unfortunate. Basic snorkel though, that is a good invention. And we would want to do the improved snorkel, but it's taking ages. 41, 41, 41, no. Land Doctrine, we are researching that. Escort ships. Naval Doctrine, we are researching that. Air, we do have everything that we need. We do probably need Air Doctrine research. Engineering, not that I really think that is useful. These might be. On the other hand, assembly line. It's a very strong tech, so let's go for that. And hope that that does something for us over there. Right, how many troops have they got? Still a lot of divisions, so even though we were fairly successful in dealing with some of them, still that doesn't really open that much in terms of support. Okay, we are reinforcing our positions there. That's nice to see. Let's continue this attack here and try to safeguard and just shorten our front line also a little bit. And I think you guys here can start your attack whenever you are ready. Being a little bit weird though, you are trying to fall back a little bit. Okay, how is supply looking? Required 51. Supported 22. Previous bottleneck in Khartoum. Previous bottleneck in Khartoum. This is Khartoum. I don't think we can do much to support their infrastructure. Can only build up our own infrastructure. That doesn't do much for us though. Right, Sistian, I think you need to be prioritized a little bit, so because you need so many levels there. But other than that, these guys here should be have the priority, and you have that, so that's okay. This is tough. This is tough. We can't go ahead with this sort of supply consumption, I believe. Local supply base. Okay, so I think the blue army needs to get out of here and a little bit more towards the north. Then the north one can take that. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. And great. Can't see that, can I now? Okay, so up until here is fine. Blue army. Modify. Pretty much up until there is okay. And then you have all of this sort of until Nizhny Novgorod. And yellow army has sort of the more northern districts. You know what, let's spread that out even further. So that we are using a little bit more the natural supply flow of the area itself. And only the cavalry forces are going to do something fancy. Like gonna go for big sweeping maneuvers. Which does lead me to think maybe this army should stop its advance. We're gonna have the White Army come in and consolidate a little bit, and afterwards, of course, trying to deal with this situation here as well. You go up there. Don't. Go up here. Then we're going to try to cut in there. Other than that, I think we might want to punch into this bulge here a little bit. Try to cut off more forces. How are we looking in terms of production? Not that badly, it appears. Mostly our stockpile seems to be doing okay. Especially actually for infantry equipment. Let's try to grab that. Also try to block this guy. Good. Very good. How are you looking? What have you got? You've got some 60 divisions or so, 400 airplanes, and a lot of manpower. So you still have quite a lot of punch in you. Oh, this is nice up here, isn't it? Try to bot them. Yeah, there we go. Now what we can do is cut into here. Okay, let's change the parameter of the cavalry. Fast army over here. Your job is not going to be this anymore. Your job is going to be to strike over here. Everyone is coming up there, that's good. Great, great, great. You should try to attack down here. Yeah, very lovely. Let's strike these two guys. It's a small victory, but it's a victory, so shouldn't complain about that. Some forces over here. This is all forest, and it's still snowy, I think. Rainy, at least. How is Germany doing? So we did conquer a significant part of that. I think they did lose the area over here. No, it's still occupied by the Kingdom of Poland. That's good. That's a good development. Leipzig has fallen. That's not good. They are advancing on to Lyon. It does look a little bit fragile up there. Portugal doesn't really seem to be taking on France itself. Only really advancing up until that point. Greece and Turkey are exchanging fire. Munich has fallen, as has Augsburg. So Germany is having troubles. Oh my! Could go for a small encirclement here. At least this division. Advancing into there, so yeah. Great. Pop you. And come on, just 2 divisions. Spark mining capabilities. Let's build the factory there. Let's ask ourselves whether we truly need to import that much steel anymore. Even though I do like the Germans. But we do probably need a little bit of... King of Hungary, probably cans and stuff. Oh no, they are syndicalist. No, 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 then. Serbia. Why not Serbia? Good. You're good over here though. You guys are hopefully fine up there. There we go. Did capture that. Lovely. Auto saving? June. So it's summer now. And I think what we need to do is punch through right here and come on that way, and at the same time I try to punch through here and sort of come up this way. Maximize our impact there. And then sort of get you over here. And just try to capture territory. Yeah, we are breaking through extremely quickly, and our horses should allow us to stream through that fairly quickly as well. There we go. Move up the infantry so that it does cover for them. Let's take half of you and engage the militia so that we do keep it running. And we are piling through over here. Good stuff there. Just need to be a little bit more aggressive here. And you know what? We're going to take you. Okay. All of you forces. All of these forces just try to punch through their lines up there. That at the very least might be helpful. Good. And you being attacked here. I think you will be hopefully moving out later on. Let's take this one guy, move up a little bit different path, so we are taking more territory. Maybe this way. Should be fine. Half of you are going to attack over here. You may also try to break through there. Get an early cutoff would be nice, of course. Maybe counterattack, but I think we might be alright there. You guys are all fine. Here's a militia. That should fall fairly quickly. Okay, everyone is moving some direction or another. Need to be careful that we're not being flanked in our sort of rear here with these cavalry divisions and such. Okay, you are moving up into here, so that's nice. And that presumably does allow us to grab these two guys and attack into here. You are all sort of going that way. You have come to a standstill here. So let's bring one of you over here. One of you over there, and one of them over there. Just expand, expand, expand. Things down here seem to be going on all right. I think soon we'll be closing this pocket. Yeah, there we go. And that's very lovely. Good. Your job is going to be on this side of things. On the other hand, so that's all right. Let's attack here. It's pretty good. And you guys can come up that way. Right. We are nearing on 45 minutes though, so I think it's time to put in a cut. But before we do that, let's briefly check on the US. So, yeah, they have pushed up a little bit against the junta. On the doorstep of New York City, they were sort of Washington before, so definitely some going forward in Pennsylvania here. They're being pushed back a little bit by the Pacific Union, but I don't think it's too much. There's no sort of landings or anything on our end, so that's good as well. We have enough manpower. Any other surprises? No, not really down here. Germany is making a push for Paris, it seems. But I'm worried about this situation. They probably have a lot of forces in this pocket. And if this thing here would fall, they'd be in big trouble. On the other hand, they have gotten Munich back, so that's nice. Dresden, not really though. And they are pushing down here, so that is nice to see. Budapest might be falling. And things up here are looking nice as well. It's pretty good. We'll be soon landing here, so we'll also have to cut off these guys. It's not that many up here. But down here it's a couple of divisions, so, you know. Progress! Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do leave a like and all of that if you want, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.